Lister. How do we look? Should be good now. Huh? Yeah, see if it works. Because I'm trying to okay, cool. Okay. Now I gotta see what input this is on because I think it's on input 3. Yeah, we're at input 3. There we go. Old buddy of mine I haven't talked to in a while. Used to know him on Xbox and he switched to PS4.
It's time for Dodger Baseball.
Welcome to the show. Now, Southampton has been flawless all year. A's are starting to come around. They're starting to win games now. Maybe a little too late, but maybe a wild card push. We'll see. Let's do this too while we're at it. And let me see if I can do this. I'm going to try to include my buddy here, Lister's audio, and see if it works.
2-2. Line drive.
Maybe like play-by-play, man. Let's see if it works. Go ahead, Lister. You can hear yourself.
Will score. A-Rod's at second. He has an RBI.
Play-by-play.
And the Yankees have tied the game at 1.
I know. He's a UK guy. Is your voice coming through?
Background is too loud.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear myself.
You see? We've worked it out. Now,
I'm very quiet though.
let me increase your audio.
No,
Let me increase your audio.
no. You don't need to. You don't need to.
No, I need to. It's
You
easy.
don't. No, you don't. No,
It's
you don't.
easy. It's really easy. It's so
No,
easy.
you can. Seriously. Seriously, you can. I can. You don't want to scare your viewers away with my ugly voice.
Yeah, whatever. Let me see if I can do it. No, well, that's the max right there, it looks like.
Wait.
Let me see if I can do something with audio. Hold on.
No. Just get on with Southampton. Let's go.
Audio. Alright, I guess I can't. Shit, okay.
Okay, let's go with Southampton.
But what I can do is increase my audio here, which should increase you.
Oh my god, no, I'll just forget about it and go with Southampton.
There we go.
We've got to make the All-Star
We
team.
should be good now. We should be good now. Now, let us continue. The Luis Southampton pitcher, Oakland A's, went straight from Double A to the majors, and now he's a 99 overall guy. As you can see, if we look at the standings here, the A's are 11 out. They were 15 out at one point, and they're making progress. Beat the Mariners 3 straight. Second place club. So, let's see what happens here. Oh, here we go. As we begin against the Kansas City
Home of
Royals.
the A's since 1968.
We're home.
It
There should be a nice little push for the Oakland A's here.
Between the Kansas City Royals and the Oakland A's. It's A's
The
baseball
GMs
coming
on
up
the
next.
side should be doing good.
The fans are pumped, as we can see. The fans are pumped. There's
It's
Luis
not really
Southampton.
fans there.
Hampton. will be on the
Yeah,
mound.
look
to
at
face
Louis
them.
Southampton.
He's a
Look at
guy
those
that's got
numbers. My
pretty good
God.
command of his pitches, but he's gotta
127
make sure he
strikeouts in
doesn't fall in love
64
with
and
the
two-thirds
fastball,
innings.
because
That's
guys
2
in the
strikeouts
past
an inning
have had a
average.
tendency to sit on it and have success against him.
And he's got
And
Paulo
that'll bring up the
Orlando to start off,
Brazilian-born
who's hitting
Paulo
273
Orlando.
with 12
Comes
homers.
in currently tied for third in home runs on the team.
And Southampton's first pitch. Little high for
Underway
ball
here
one.
in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball one. And Harold, this Oakland ball club
But he
entering
comes
play
back
here
with a
tonight.
slider.
They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their
That's a
last
pop
game.
up towards the
This
first
is
base
where
side, and that's
baseball
taken
comes
for the
best to
first
me,
out.
where all the cliches come in. You gotta have
One thing Oakland's
short-term
pitching coach has been
memory,
working
and
with
you really do.
Southampton
The
is
game's
to
over.
be
You
more
can't do
efficient
anything
with his
about it. You gotta
pitches.
come back today and
Help
play
him
better
getting
and
deeper
win.
into games.
Chance now for a look at the Royals.
He's also
starting
added
lineup.
a new
Harold,
pitch
what's the
recently,
key
which is
for
that
him against
knuckleball.
one of the best starters in the game?
Well,
There it
that's
is,
for
the
sure
first.
going to
Oh,
be a
base
pitch
hit.
he wants back. You're not going to get many
That might be a
balls
double.
right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Damn. That's no good stuff for Southampton.
Batting third.
Here's Randall Bridger. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. The 1-0 delivery.
That's a strike on fire. What are you
A
doing?
knuckleball right over the middle of the plate. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Well, Matt, I mean, to me, Washington's thought about as a pitcher's umpire. I mean, it's hard for me as a hitter to hit a ball down your knees. He loves to call the low zone, maybe even below the hollow of the knee. That's tough to hit. Pitchers love it, though. That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right
Southampton
now,
seems to be a little rattled right
We're
now.
seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can
Just
work
a
a
little.
walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Salvador.
Digging in.
Hold on one
Salvador
second, guys.
Perez.
I got my
Currently with
daughter
the
crying.
third
Give me a
best
second.
home run total on the ball.
Okay, we are back. I got my daughter on my lap, so this may be tough, but we'll try our best. Okay.
Club. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball.
Finally, Washington gives me a
Great job
strike.
of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
And he lays off for ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy.
You there, Worthy?
We all know umpires don't give you much
Yeah,
on the corners
whatever.
if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And here's a changeup in
Ooh.
there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring
That's
220s to begin the ball game. Comes set and the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him, 1-2.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
And a fastball.
And
Swung
Southampton
and the
gets
side is
out of
retired.
it.
Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Now at the plate, Matt
And
Dominguez.
Oakland gets 2 runs
looking
in the
to
bottom
stay
of the
hot.
first.
He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so.
All right.
So they're hitting
Hanging
again.
tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Here's the pitch. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is fouled back and out of play.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of
Looks
the
like
inning.
he's starting to settle
All right,
down a
time for
little
an
bit.
adjusted defensive alignment for the Oakland A's. And I'm looking at Marcus Semien. Man, he had a horrific season years back, kicking the ball all over the place. But then he got with Ron Washington. And Wash said, Marcus, get over here, Marcus. Let's work, Marcus. And you know what? He cut those errors down big time. And he's become a pretty good major league shortstop.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop.
Escobar
As you
hitting
check out his
240.
righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he
Doesn't
hits
like
better
right-handed
against
pitchers.
southpaws
Too
than
bad
he does against
Southampton's a righty,
right-handers.
and he's a tough righty at
Thought
that.
he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
That's
Shot
fouled off.
fouled over
1-1.
towards the coaching box. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit out towards
Down to
second.
second.
Gloved by Lowry.
Easy play.
Throw gets him, 2 down. So stepping in,
This guy is barely
Merrifield.
getting 200.
He's a guy that's not afraid to run if he gets aboard. Comes in ranked 2nd on the team in stolen bases. Fastball in there for a called
I
strike.
think now Southampton's starting to get a feel for
Now here's the
Washington's
pitch.
strike zone.
Oh, and a
There's
good
strike
tight
2.
slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
The 0-2 once more. Hit well on
first.
the ground to first.
That's an
And
out.
He'll step on the
Easy
bag
inning
himself,
for
and
Southampton.
the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go to
3
the
out,
bottom.
3 out.
Coming to the plate now,
David Chen hitting
Chen, and
237.
he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Strike 1.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
And
And
that's
here's
hit
a
to
ball
right
hit in
field.
the
That's
air.
an easy play.
Joyce has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Paulo Orlando. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. hit the other way out toward right field.
Being efficient with his pitch. He's
Joyce
not really striking
back in
out a lot
plenty
of guys,
time to
but he's
put
getting a
this
lot of
away,
easy
however,
outs.
And there are 2 gone.
Which I guess is another way of doing it if
Trying
you really
pick
want to do
things
it that
up
way.
where he left off, Chesler Cuthbert. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Yep, there we go. Pop up the first.
Is there for it, and the inning is over.
That's a nice, easy inning.
So they
Another
breeze through
1, 2,
this
3.
half of the inning.
He's got
Riding
38
in once
pitches
again,
through 4,
Randall
which is
Grichuk.
really,
He'll
that's a
try
good
to
number
get it
for
going
him.
here to begin the 4th. Takes a high fastball for a
But I
strike.
know Southampton, he's going to start
The
striking
windup
guys
and
up.
the
That's what he
0-1.
does.
Oh, and he's really getting the better
That's
of
his
him
calling
now. It's
card.
strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here. 0-2 pitch, not
There's
even
a strikeout.
close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Randall Grichuk goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Royals. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2.
0-2 count. There's another one. There's 2 strikeouts this inning.
So he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. Digging in to try it again. Alex Gordon comes into this at-bat 0 for 1.
And there's a pop-up behind home plate.
Now a swing, and he
Catcher
pops
couldn't
it
get it.
foul behind the plate.
1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. And there's ball 1.
Clyde, what are you calling, buddy? That's a horrible call there.
And that misses. 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
And this
Oh,
one
come
misses
on,
here.
Clyde.
Close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4. Stepping in, Matt Dominguez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
What a play by the shortstop. The throw. Oh, he beat it. What a play, though.
That'll be scored as an infield single.
Man, I love
Look
this
at
play,
this-
Matt. The
this
shortstop makes
attempt.
a diving stop up the middle.
How close
but the
was
batter
this?
was hustling. You know the shortstop's got a cannon.
Yeah,
because most shortstops do. You had to
It's a
hustle.
good play, though.
He earned that hit.
But again, Southampton a little bit of trouble. Men on first and second with 2 out here.
Stepping in now, Alcides Escobar.
Strike 1.
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so
Strike
far.
2.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off of. He took this hack at that slider.
Knuckle
He
ball
thought it was going to be
fouled
over the plate, and it just kept running away.
Ready on 0-2. Hard ground ball.
Oh, it's
to
through.
third. And that's through into left.
Let's
to
throw to
base
the
hit.
plate. They're going to hold him at third.
And they'll quickly
The
get it in
bases
here
are
to
now
hold that
loaded.
runner at third base.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next 2 hitters coming up.
Southampton's got to come up big now.
Whit Merrifield.
Now
next
it's no
to
more
hit.
playing around
One
here.
of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective.
Grounded to
It looks
second.
so tempting to the hitter, but making
He is
contact-
out of
And
it.
the throw is in time to get him to retire the side.
Answer this.
Royals wind up leaving them loaded. They're down 2-0. At the plate, David Chen.
Leading off for the
He's in to
Royals.
get things going
Center
here in
fielder.
inning number 5.
David Chen.
First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
All right, here we go.
Welcome back.
1 and 2.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Sent on the
Grounded
ground
to
out
second.
to second.
We got another out.
And the 5th inning will start with a
Southampton hasn't
ground
been
out,
sharp
1
this
away.
game. But he's still
Yeah,
keeping them.
Ready
they're
once again.
He's still
Paulo
keeping them to
Orlando.
0,
He comes
though.
in 0 for 2 thus far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
We know Southampton can strike
The
out
wind-up
17 or
and the
18 guys in
0-1.
the game, dude.
Now a swing
Just
and a
not happening
ground ball.
today.
Yep.
That'll get foul. It's 0-2
Oh.
now. The wind-up and the 0-2 pitch. And
There's a
this is
strikeout.
swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Here now is Chesler Cuthbert. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop.
He's
on
having
that
a
on
little
deck, sir.
problem locating
And he
his
gets this
pitches
fastball
game.
over. It's 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time.
And Clyde
getting
blew a
going.
call
And
there,
a
in my
changeup
opinion.
couldn't get him
That
to
3-1
bite, and it's
pitch
ball
should
4.
have been a
Wow,
strike.
you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton
Yeah.
of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Rendell Grichuk is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. A pause and the 0-2.
Struck him out
And
on a
he
knuckleball.
struck him out. His
Out of the
7th
inning.
of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Kansas City. They're still down. It's 2-0. Stepping in and ready
Still
for
2-0
another shot.
here going into the
Salvador
bottom of the
Perez.
6th.
He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Strike
Fastball, and he
1.
swings through it to fall behind. The windup and the 0-1.
Strike
A wave and a
2.
miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That's basically saying, here I am, I'm the man.
Strike
I'm bringing it at you.
3.
That was an
There's
upper
one.
90s fastball back to back. Basically saying, here it is, I dare you to hit it.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Salvador Perez is retired to kick off the inning. Alex Gordon is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Here's a swing and a
Rounded
ground
to
ball.
short.
Healy picks it up.
He's
Throw
out.
to first
2
will get
away.
him scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both the left
I can't
and
believe
the
this.
righty that start to loosen up.
Oakland's
Matt
manager
Dominguez
has guys
is
warming
in
up
for
in the
third
bullpen. Are they
time
thinking
now as he
about
takes
taking
a called
Southampton
strike.
out?
It's 0-1. Slider, and
He
he
is
can't pull the
struggling,
trigger.
this guy.
2 strikes.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often
He
see
might
their
be, but
breaking
he
stuff
still has
start
a
to flatten
shutout.
out, but that's not the case here. Still has really
know, he
nice
hasn't
finish
given up
on
a
that
run.
slider, as we just saw.
He just struck out another
Himself
one.
Another one as he picks up strikeout number 9
He's got 9
here, and the
strikeouts,
side is
struggling.
retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail things here.
See my point?
2-0.
It's like he's struggling, but if it was any other guy,
Here's
the
Alcides
manager wouldn't
Escobar,
even
the
be thinking
shortstop.
about
He's
taking him
singled
out,
in 2
you know?
trips to the plate thus far.
Yeah.
He takes a cold strike, 0-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff
Hit the
is
right
obviously
field.
the important key to
1
being
out
dominant
in
on
the
mound.
7th.
But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted
There's an
that
interesting graphic. Southampton is tied with 3 other guys for the lead in shutouts. Now remember, Southampton came up middle of the season.
With Merrifield next.
These
to
guys
hit.
have played since the
0-2
beginning
on
of
his
the
line
season.
thus far.
So that
He
just
throws
tells
the
you
fastball by him here.
how good
0-1.
he is.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game. His fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it. I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter.
Rounded
Seems
foul.
like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Another strikeout.
And he struck him out. So double digits.
He's getting
now.
stronger as
10
the game goes
strikeouts
on
for
now,
him
looks
thus
like.
far. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. David Chen is at the plate here. As he
Another
quickly
pitcher
finds
warming up in
himself
the
down a
bullpen for
strike.
Oakland.
It's
Looks like they're
0-1.
really starting to wonder how much longer he can go.
Now a swing
Popped
and a
up.
fly ball.
Foul territory. Left fielder won't get there.
And this will wind up a foul ball.
2 outs.
Boy, he's been great in this one. And
2
he's
strikes.
only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And that's popped up into
towards
right
short
field.
right
The
field.
first baseman seems to
Canna
be under it.
ranging into the outfield.
And he has made it through
play,
7.
And that'll end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here.
He's only given up 3 hits.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's
Strike
going about his
1.
business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead
Strike
from his
2.
offense could have really helped settle him in.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Grounded to
Hit out
second.
towards second.
First out in the
Throw on to
8th.
first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here now is Chesler Cuthbert. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Just got a piece to the right side.
Rounded to first. That's 2
And
away.
he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Randall Grichuk. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Hit hard but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. And yet another strikeout.
Another strikeout. He's out of the inning.
11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Here's the catcher, Salvador
And Bob
Perez.
Melvin's going to let him
He's gonna
finish.
lead
He's only at
things off in
103
their half of the
pitches.
9th as
He
they
can,
try to
I've
avoid
seen him
the
go as
dreaded
high as
shutout.
It's never a
132
good feeling to get shut
and
out.
finish the
over
game.
the course of the season,
So
it's
he's
bound to
still
happen
well
a few
within his
times.
parameters
They've
to
just
finish
been
this game
overmatched
off.
by good pitching.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it
Let me
foul
ask you,
right at
Lister,
home
if you
plate.
were the manager, would you let him try to finish this
right there,
game?
and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
He's looking like he's getting stronger, that's for sure.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, let's see.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Another strikeout
And he'll
to start
strike
the
out
9th.
here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
The windup and the 0-1. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last
Knuckleball.
throw tells
Hit
me
right
he's
in front of
running
home
down
plate.
right now.
Throw
2
on to
away.
first is going to take care of him as the Royals are now down to their last chance.
And the
now.
Royals are down to their
Digging
final
in once
out.
again,
Matt Dominguez hitting
He's their
243
last
on the
shot here
season.
with 2 away in the 9th.
Will
as
be
they look
probably
to
the
avoid
final
the shutout.
victim for
Yeah, Matt, they
Southampton
just
here.
haven't had any answer for the great
Who's
pitching
victim?
so far in
Love
this
it.
one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's
Another
0-2
one fouled
already.
off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now this small but vocal crowd come to their feet.
Little
Too
high.
high. 1-2.
1-2.
1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes.
Did he go?
Tried to
No,
hold up
they
there.
say he didn't
Appealed down
swing.
to first, and
2-2.
no swing. It's ball 2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Strike 3.
Kansas City.
Game is
Good
over.
night.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout.
Southampton
This
with
guy was in
another
total
shutout.
command from the first inning through the 9th.
No,
Totally
lead.
dominant in this one.
He
This
now
evening's
leads the league
game
in shutouts with
finishes
4.
2-0 the final score. Luis Hampton earns win number 7 on the season, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First, for
My
the
daughter
victorious
got off of me
Athletics,
when I
2 runs on 5 hits. No errors.
hard to
Left
play with a
5
child
on
on
the
your
base.
lap hitting that snap button. But we did it.
Okay.
We did okay though. All right.
A coach acknowledges a
The
pitcher
pitching
on
coach
his
is going to
recent
come and
spree
kiss
of
my ass
strikeouts.
like he's done the whole season.
He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
That's a good thing to see.
What is it, yeah?
Earned run average per
Afternoon
game.
baseball now
per 9
from the
innings.
newest
Oh.
American League stadium in baseball.
Anything below
Minute Maid
3.0
Park here in
is
Houston.
considered good.
Charlie Morton, a right-hander
We're like
from
at
the Garden State of New
0.28.
Jersey, gets the ball here. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, this has been a little bit of a mystery. I mean, he really
Carlos
struggles at
Correa to
home.
lead
You
off.
got
This
the
guy
home
is
crowd behind
dangerous.
you. You got the
259 with
mound, you're used to
15
pitching on an
homers
awful
and
lot, but he
59
hasn't been able to
RBIs.
bring it together. Maybe this is the game
Southampton
that
looks
turns
like
it
he's
all
a little
around for him
sharper to
at his
start.
home ballpark.
Takes a
Nice
fastball
pitch
on
to
the
start.
inside corner. Harold, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, man. I mean, this is a big game. Nobody likes to get swept in a series. Losing the first 2 games kind of puts their
Correa
backs
to
against
first,
the wall. We'll see
and
how they respond as they try to get 1 win in this place as they get ready to get out of here.
Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. HR, what do they need to do to complete the sweep?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say, have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited
Strike 2.
about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out. 2 tough pitches.
And there's a strike 3.
Looking at both
Springer's
of them,
gone.
they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for
Jose
anything now.
Altuve,
So he
another
racks up the
dangerous player.
swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. George Springer becomes out number 2 this inning. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference. Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there,
Hit to
especially
center.
when they're in protect mode on an
And that's
0-2
an easy
count.
play.
Davis will get there
And
he puts
an
it
easy
away
first
to
inning for
retire
Southampton.
the side. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. An inning in the books, no score on the show.
Evan Gaddis, this
Now
guy
standing
can't
in.
hit much,
They'll
but
start
when
us
he
out
does
here
it,
in
he
the
hits
home
home
half
runs.
of the second.
He has 20, so he's a dangerous hitter.
First pitch on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs.
He went.
If we
Come
see
on.
one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Hit
High
this,
fastball
Evan.
right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that
Ooh.
might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Swing.
There
and a miss
goes
on the
Gaddis.
fastball,
Bye-bye.
And that's the first out.
Now let's take a look at the A's defensively, brought to you by
Carlos
the
Beltran, another
And I'm looking
dangerous
at
player.
Rajay Davis out there in the outfield. He's played center, played left, played some right. I just love his infectious
All
smile.
these guys like
and
this
you know what?
can hit.
He can run up them and climb a wall with the best of them. Sometimes he looks like Spider-Man.
And he misses with it, 1-1. And he'll step off.
He didn't like the call from the catcher, so he stepped off.
1-1 now to Beltran. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bottom of the second here with no score. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And a swing and a miss
And
as they got
Beltran
him with the
is
slider
gone.
there, 2 away.
I don't know. I must have
And
hit the
that'll bring up
left
the
bumper
former
or
first
left
rounder,
trigger
Alex
accidentally.
Bregman. It's been a rough go for
Didn't
him
mean
at the
to.
plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Hey now.
Well, that'll
Looked
wake
weird,
everyone
didn't
up.
it?
Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
They can step off from time to time.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking of.
And he's done.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3. A beautiful day here in the Space City as we're all set for the start of the 3rd inning on the show.
Houston, Texas. What a beautiful
Stepping in, Brian McCann. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Strike 2.
And he's in front of a tight little slider
I
that
think
time.
Southampton's trying to make up for last game with strikeouts.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Here comes another 0-2. And this
There it
is
is, another
swung on
one.
and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Batting 8th, left fielder.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline.
Grounded to first. Play for the first baseman.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Simeon. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side
Nice
is
little
retired.
ground out to short to end the inning.
Astros go down 1-2-3. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Puerto Rican sensation Carlos Correa gets set to kick off the inning.
Beautiful day in Houston today. Nice sunny
Into the
day.
windup and the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning.
come
And
on, that
does this
was a
continue,
strike.
or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
Matt, I thought he might be in jeopardy of walking the guy here for the first time in this game. Went down 3-0, but he's come all the way back 3-2 now, and I think he'll just make the guy put it in play or put one on the corner. He's going that good.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Now a throw over to first, just keeping him close. He's set, and the pitch. George Springer will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him
What
away.
a
This guy's
pitch.
too good a hitter.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Man, they've really had his numbers.
You go
so
from
far in this
97
series. That's his 5th
down to
strikeout in this series
64.
alone.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ballgame. Runner goes for second.
He's going for
Pitch
second.
misses
He stole
low.
it.
The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
I don't think Southampton cares about the
He's
runner
set.
in
Here
second. I
comes
think
the
he's looking
1-1.
for either a
Now swing
strikeout
and
or a
ball
pop
high
out.
in the air
And
over
there's the
toward
pop
foul
out to
ground.
first.
Kenna
That's 2
is
away.
over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
So now all he has to do is worry about the hitter at the plate here, which is Evan
Digging in
Gaddis,
to
who
try
hasn't
it
been
again.
hitting much
Evan
lately.
Gaddis. He's 0-for-1.
Oh, that's a bad call.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column,
There's the fly ball to
getting a call
right,
like that,
and
And he will
Southampton's out
get
of it.
there to make the running play, and that will
That was a
end
nice
the
play,
inning.
honestly.
Astros lead 1 through 4. Here's Carlos Beltran.
Carlos
He leads
Beltran.
off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Slider
winning
taken
1-0
here.
here in the
1 ball,
5th.
1 strike. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's
Strike
got himself
2.
into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably
And
up there
Beltran's
just
gone.
looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Third baseman, number 2,
Alex
Strike
Bregman
1.
is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses
Southampton,
here
I
at
think, is
strike
starting
1.
to get
Everybody
into
knows
his
he's
rhythm.
got the fastball that
Popped
gets up
up
at 100 miles
right
an
to
hour.
the catcher.
Just have to be
That's
ready to
2
swing.
away.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon.
Up next for the Astros.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Brian McCann is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed
Brian
for the first
McCann.
strike.
The dangerous hitter.
And here's a pitch
Experienced
high
catcher.
and tight for a ball. 1-1. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and
Oh,
he's got
boy,
1
3-2.
pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Struck him
And
out.
he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that
He
one
is
ends
through
the
5
inning.
with a
He's
no-hitter.
through 5 without allowing a hit. 5 innings complete. Big
And
inning
Oakland
for his
scores 2
second
more
at-bat.
for him, so now he's got a little cushion.
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jake Marisnick.
And that swung on and fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-1. Lays
Sliders
off the slider,
outside.
and it's 1-1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the
Bunting.
outside pitch. And
Third
it's really
baseman has
working
it.
out for him.
Throw to first,
Kloof,
and he's
barehanded.
out.
Got him. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a
Why
righty
would the
starting to
manager
loosen
put
up.
players in the
Sends that one out
bullpen
of play for strike
to
one.
pitch, to warm up, when he has a no-hitter? That's absurd.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That's a good
The
call.
windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants
And
to
you know
hit.
Southampton's seeing
Here's
that.
another
You don't
0-2.
think he's thinking, what the hell's going on
And the
here?
changeup is
Does
way
my
low
manager
that
not
time.
have faith in me?
No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ballgame.
That's true.
It's
There he is. He
always
strikes
nice
out
to keep
another
a guy
one.
that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy
His
off
pitch
base.
count ain't even that
We see
high
a
right now.
lefty
He's
and a
only at
right-hander
75
start to loosen
pitches.
up in the bullpen. Carlos Correa stands in as he looks at ball one here. That's wide, 2-0.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him
Nice
that
pitch
ball's
on
over
that
the plate,
changeup
runs
to
away.
bring it back
He
to
laid
2
off.
balls and a
I don't know
strike.
how, but he did. Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few
2-2
runs.
now.
They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a
Knuckleball.
little bit. Play a
Hits
little
the right
small ball,
field.
get it going.
And what a
And he
play by the
tries
right
to make
fielder.
a spectacular catch.
But left fielder, what a play by the
Play
left
there to
fielder
end
there.
the
Oh
inning.
my God,
Worth
was
a
that a
second look
beautiful
here
play.
as this is a beauty
Joyce
to end the inning.
extended.
On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Ready for another
He keeps
chance?
the no-hitter
George
intact with
Springer.
that one.
He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So
Strike
I'm
2.
not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there. I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball, 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Struck
And he
him
strikes
out.
him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. So he's still got his shutout
Southampton
working
leading
here
the
in
league in
7th,
shutouts
and
with
with
4.
that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Ready once again, Jose Altuve, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Fastball in there for a called strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better of chance
And
of him
he's
making
gone.
a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jose Altuve becomes out number 2 this inning. Evan Gattis stands in
so
as he
we're
looks at a
0-1.
called strike. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. The windup and the 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Too high. 1-2. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. He'll try again. 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center.
To center field.
Davis moving in.
He's got it.
He gets there.
He
to
is
make the
through
play, and
7
that
innings
ends
with
the
a no-hitter.
7 no-hit innings now as he closes in on his masterpiece. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the A's 3 and the Astros nothing. Digging in once
He
again.
did this in
Carlos
Double-A,
Beltran.
except it was a perfect game.
Twice thus
This
far,
isn't a
so
perfect
we'll see
game
if he
since
can
he
fare
walked
any
that
better
one
here.
batter.
And he
So
strikes him out with a strike on
a
the outer
no-hitter
half.
is a nice, that's
Set
a
to
very
deliver
hard
the
thing to do.
0-1.
Very rare in
And
Major
this
League
one's
Baseball.
tapped fouled at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll take the fastball here.
The only thing I worry about with
this
this no-hitter, pitch count's a little high right now in the 8th. We're at 100 pitches.
Able to lay off that time, and the count
he needs a quick inning here.
2-2. Looking to send him packing again.
There's another strikeout.
For the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Southampton seems to be throwing strikes,
and he gets
he's
ahead
not
with
messing
the fastball,
around.
Strike 1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Got him.
Strike 3.
4 outs away from his date with history.
Well, a huge out number 2
He is
here in the
4
8th.
outs away
4
from a
outs
no-hitter.
remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian McCann. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too big for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is.
Oh, I thought that was it.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
And he went strike 3.
Down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
We are going into the 9th.
Now, and he'll sit to prepare for
he has a shot here. And Bob Melvin ain't going to mess with it here. He's not taking him out, which I would not expect here with a no-hitter. Doesn't matter what the pitch count is at this point.
And that one stayed up a little high. The 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The 1-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now the 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Man, what a performance he's been putting on in this one.
Strike 3.
That shutout
2
right now, but
two more.
I got to think a walk right here might put it into his day. The pitch count is getting up.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Jake Marisnick is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the 9th. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. As he'll send a ground ball
it's
down to
past
third.
Is that a hit?
And the no-hitter
or an error?
Erased here in the 9th. So
that is a hit.
No visit to the
he
record
goes
books
8 and a third without a hit till that hit.
No-hit innings. They finally get to him for their first hit of the ball
They
game.
get a hit in the 9th.
Oh, man, I was kind of looking
Wow.
forward to watching this no-hitter. He really
Melvin's still
going to
stick with him, though.
I got to give credit to the hitter. He continued to battle, but I'm a little disappointed.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 0-2 in the ball game so far.
Yep, that's unlucky, but
Fastball,
hey,
and
it
he's
happens.
quickly in the hole, 0-2. Ready with the 0-2.
Double play ball?
Sent
to
on
end
the
it?
ground out to second. There's
Oh,
one.
he bobbled the ball at second. That should have ended the game. But they get 1 out. That's not a hit. That's a fielder's choice. So
ready for another shot now.
still a one-hitter.
George Springer. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. This is
that's
on
a
the
hit,
ground
though.
over to first. And that's through for his first base
and now
hit
it's
in this
2
one.
hits.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, that's a base hit right there. Now they got 2 runners on.
Nope,
this
that's
may
it.
Be their best
Melvin's
opportunity
pulling
to get
them.
on the board. They've been shut out the whole game.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon.
Hell of an effort, though, by
So
Southampton.
he'll head for the showers as he
The
stands to
bullpen
win
needs
this
to
one
get
if
1 out and
Melvin
finish
can
it.
find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Ryan Madsen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
44, Ryan Madsen.
And as Madsen comes on, let's see if he can finish this one. And yes, he does.
Hey, anytime
Southampton
you can win a game,
gets
let
the
alone on
victory.
road,
He's
you
now
have to
8-0.
feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And I
3-0
think
the final
Lister,
score in this
a.k.a.
one
the worthy
today.
one, starting to fade on me. I can hear it in his voice.
Victory of the season as
Yeah, I
he
am
pitched into the
starting to fade a
9th,
bit
allowing
now.
only 2 hits. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Why don't you tell our viewers why you're looking forward to 3 o'clock?
The champions get their trophy.
In Champions, we're talking about Chelsea.
Oh yeah, best team in the Premier League.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon.
Got
First,
15
for the victorious
strikeouts,
Athletics.
dude. It's a heck of a game.
Nice.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
Let's see how the standings look. A's are about even now, 12 games. They were 11 and a half before, so they lost half a game. Well, who do we play next? Play the Texas Rangers. And they have a dangerous lineup. As we can see in the last 3 starts, Southampton has given up 0. No runs.
Afternoon baseball from the East Bay and
this will probably be my last game, everyone, because I'm going to be going to bed here. I think with Lister.
And there's a look
so Lister will be going to bed. I'll be going to bed, and
as you take a look at his line
see
on the
what
right
happens.
side of your screen.
Tomorrow, probably pick it up again, right, Lister?
On his way into the box, there's a look at Shin-Soo Choo. So that means we are ready to get this one
strike
underway.
one. Southampton's going to try to move this game along.
This afternoon. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, it's been disappointing. I mean, here we are in the dog days of August, and this shows your colors right now. I mean, there's been a lot of bickering and complaining because they've been playing poorly, and it's hot, and they're all irritable. It's not a fun
Strike 3, good start.
And a fastball swung on and missed.
Back
and the
at home in
leadoff man
Oakland.
is gone to open up the ball game. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, this club is not real creative. I mean, they're near the top of the league and grounded into double plays, so they don't start runners an awful lot. They're not letting guys steal bases, and as a result, the double play's starting to hurt them. They're going to have to
Rounded
figure
it
out
short.
how to
What a play.
Oh,
Can he get him? He threw to first. Yes. What a play by the shortstop, Semyon. Oh, was that Plouffe? Looks like Plouffe may be playing shortstop today.
Standing in, Adrian Beltre. And there's a look
What a
at
play,
his
huh,
home and
Lister?
road splits so far this year.
Yeah, good play.
And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old
Lister's
veteran up
thinking to
there.
himself,
Nothing 1.
Well, if you're wondering if he's
I'm
going to be
passing
loose
out.
for this
Let's
game,
get this game
here's
over
our
with.
answer. 98 in the first inning. He's gonna be coming right after. Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into
He
chase
was
right there,
lucky to
making
be
me
able
think
to
that
throw
ball's over the
while
plate
sitting
and it
down.
runs away, but he
Yep.
laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Here's a swing and a
pop-up.
pop-up.
Catcher's
Drifting
there.
toward the third base dugout. And
the inning is over.
Put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. It's the Rangers nothing. Here's Rougned Odor now.
Odor's
He's
a
not among
dangerous
the league
player. Has
leaders in home
23
runs,
home
but
runs
his
this
total
season.
does top this ball club. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Here's a drive out toward left center
And
field.
that's a hit.
He's around first, heading for two.
Double.
And he's going to get to second now.
Now you notice that when I have a
So
really
he's
good
in
game,
the
like
second with a double here
like
to
when
kick
it's a
off
game
the
where it's like
second
a
inning.
near
And as you
no-hitter
can see
or
there on the
shutout,
team leaderboard,
I get a
he's
hit.
currently
They get a
tops
hit on
the
me
ball club
early.
in that department as we
You know,
approach the
almost
final
like you're
month
not
of
getting
the
a no-hitter
season.
this game.
Set to go now, Mike Napoli, showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
A runner at second, nobody out. And
Popped
he
up
pops
again.
him up back behind second base.
This time's behind short.
Semien.
Nice play by
backs up a
Semien.
bit, and he takes
It was
charge for
Semien
the
who made
first
that
out.
play. I knew it.
Here's
Gallows
Joey
up.
Gallo now. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2.
And he's gone.
I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Joey Gallo is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Robinson Chirinos is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Chirinos up.
And they go right after him here as he swings and misses strike 2.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game.
And the
And
knuckleball
we'll have to
finishes
leave
it.
it there as this is strike
I hear a
3,
little
and
feedback
that
this.
will
You have that too
retire
high?
the side. Back-to-back
I can hear
strikeouts
myself
keep
It might
him
be
out of danger.
maybe,
More of the
yeah,
show.
it might be my
Saturday
headset.
baseball
Just
after
rolling
this.
down my headset.
Okay, that's fine.
Let me know if that's any better.
We'll find out. Yeah,
Here's
I can't
the
hear
first
myself
baseman,
now.
James Loney. He went deep in the
James
contest
Loney
last
up
night.
to hit.
James
Into the windup and the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Slider.
And that
Off
to
of
catch
his
him
foot.
flush down near the foot or the ankle.
And it's an
good
out.
Hustle to get over and tag
Whoa,
him for
that
the out.
hit Southampton's
Sometimes
leg and went
for a
right to the first baseman
the
who
best thing
tagged
to do
him
is just
out.
go ahead and tag the guy like that.
Is Southampton
Hey, there's a lot
okay is
more
the
that can go
question now.
wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Seems to be okay.
Here's Jurickson profile.
Trainer isn't even
and
coming
the
out.
average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. And he
I'll
lays
just
off
stop
there
this, but
1-0.
it's fine.
Yeah, there's some
Windup
rumors
and the 1-0
about
pitch.
Southampton's
Very
past. There's
weakly
some
on the
play he
ground.
say he used to play rugby.
Really? I thought it was more like...
And here's a slider for a called
Football.
strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
He
Third
maybe play a
inning,
little
no score
football
to this
too.
point.
They said he played many
Now a
sports.
swing and a miss here as he's down
And
on
then
strikes.
some
So
baseball
it's
scout
2
found him
down
at,
to
in
begin
a
the third.
found him in a
Let's take a
restaurant.
look at the sequence
What
here
I
again.
heard,
The
he
first
threw a
3
ball
pitches,
through a
all
window,
3 down in the
cracked
zone.
the
So
window,
now you've got a guy that's thinking
and that's how he
something
got his
down around
tryout.
the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when
Wow.
you mix it up and put it by
They
him
had
at
to
the
take that
letters.
window, like.
I think the scout ended up paying
Shin-Soo Choo
for
at
it.
the plate now as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's
Southampton
attacking the
up.
zone. He's
Here
showing
goes.
lots of confidence.
Ooh,
0-2
that's a
on this
foul.
hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Aggressive
Maybe he goes
swings out of him
knuckleball
to
here
start
again.
this at bat,
Tries
but
to throw him
he hasn't
off.
been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressive.
There it is.
Got him
The
looking,
knuckler.
and that'll do it. The inning is over.
That pitch is a weapon, isn't it?
1, 2, 3 go the Rangers.
Oh,
On
yeah.
half of the third coming up, no score.
Southampton's the type of player you can
Stepping
build
in and
around.
ready for another
But also
shot.
remember,
Chris Granderson
Southampton
comes into
can
this
play
at-bat
for
0-1 in the
he's
ball
tied
game.
down to a contract with the A's for 4 years or 4 seasons. But if
Into
nothing
the windup,
improves,
here
and
comes
I can
the
tell you this
0-1.
right now, if they're not a playoff
Wave
team
and a
in 4
miss, a
seasons,
tip behind a good
you know
fastball.
you're going to see
Well, if you
him
love
trying to go to
pitching and
another
defense,
team, a
this
contender.
has been a game for you. Are you happy
So,
with
you
that,
know,
Dan?
I think this
the A's
game is
coaching
going
staff
well.
has some
Both
work
these
to do.
pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those
Right now,
low-scoring
Southampton's
affairs.
just pitching and
Adrian
worrying about
Beltre
throwing the
will
ball.
stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Way to be when you're
And boy,
fast.
big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution.
Showed him the
Starts
pitch
off
inside,
the plate
maybe coming back
and
away
makes
to
him
finish
reach.
him.
Wow, kind of an interesting
Yep.
pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do. Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out the straightaway right field.
And he gave up a
it's gonna
homer.
Get out of here.
Someone
A
got
home
him, dude.
run.
Wow.
Odor, I said he
Don't
was.
do that very often.
I said he was dangerous. I wasn't playing, dude.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 24 home runs for him on the season. As the Rangers strike first, it's 1-0.
Well, we know Southampton can't be perfect
I'll tell
all
you,
the
he
time,
looked like
dude. That,
he was
that
on
was a heck
cruise
of a
control,
swing.
Oh, yeah.
striking out the first 2 batters. But if
Ball
this
was
game
blowing
teaches
away.
you
He
anything,
just
it's
ripped
that
it.
You can never take
Southampton
him
knew
out
it,
for
too.
granted. Exhibit A, a homer.
Sometimes you can see how a pitcher bounces back.
Here's
That'll tell
Mike
you more
Napoli
about
now.
their makeup.
Number 5.
As he will swing
You know,
and
how
miss on
does
a
he come
fastball
back
on the
after
outer half.
that
It's
home
strike
run?
1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him
Oh,
0 for
come back
1 so
from
far. And Napoli can't connect there as that's by him for strike 2. And he struck
And he
him
just
out.
struck
His
him out on
8th
3
punch out of
pitches.
the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So they pick up a
And
run
the
on the
A's
solo
can
home
step
run
up
as
and
that'll
take
give
the
them the
lead.
lead. To the bottom of inning number 4
Now A's
we
got to
go.
do something.
It's
They
the
got to help their
Rangers
pitcher out. And they did. They
digging in to
scored 2
try
in
it
the bottom of
again.
the inning.
Joey Gallo. He's 0 for 1
Good.
thus
Left-handed
far.
hitter, Joey Gallo.
A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left.
Well, if you have a pitcher
Now
who's
the
just been
0-1.
pitching his ass off, and I'm using that
Hit
term pretty
sharply
well.
on the
What a
ground.
play.
Oh,
Semyon
look at
to
Semyon.
first.
He
You
goes
got
to
him.
first in time.
If you have a pitcher who's been pitching his ass off, busting his butt, striking people out, keeping you in games, you know what? As a teammate, you have to step
Ready
up.
for another chance?
You know?
Robinson Chirinos.
Yeah.
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Chirino.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right
And
after
that's a
him and
base
makes him
hit.
swing the
Wow.
bat.
And that
They're
finds
starting
some
to hit him a
outfield
little.
grass. It's a base hit.
Great recognition. He's looking for a ball up. The breaking ball hung, and he stayed with it.
That was a
When
good
they're up
pitch.
high, let it fly.
Away.
When they start out low,
And he hit it.
You got to let it go.
Into the box, James Loney.
That tells me
He
they're
looks at a
getting a
fastball
little
that's in
too
there for strike
comfortable.
1. Comes into this
So,
at-bat
if
0
I'm
for 1 in the
Southampton,
ball game.
I start busting the inside corner.
Fastball that just misses inside. 1 run on 3 hits and 1 error in the ball game for the Rangers. And Loney takes that one that misses. It's 2-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Davis is after
that's an
it.
out.
Makes the
But
play,
he hit
and
that
there
hard
are
as
2
well.
gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Seems to be a little
Riding
shaky
in
right
once
now.
again, Jurickson Profar looking to put the ball in play here. He went
Maybe
down
that
on
home run
strikes in his
rattled them a
first
little more
at-bat.
than we think, you know?
5th inning, 2-1 our score.
Good.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game.
Struck him out.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Ready once again, Shin-Soo Choo.
Now it's 3-1.
He'll start
Oakland
the
got him
inning
another
and
run.
back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Southampton really hasn't had a game
here, so we'll see if
at the
anything
major
changes.
league level where it's been like 10-1. You know, or a big lead, 6-0, 7-0. Everything's been tight. You know?
But this offense has to get going.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
That's very
And
true.
he struck out again. That's the third
Well, compared
time
to
he's
his
gone
double A
down on
team,
strikes in this one.
double A team was amazing. They were like 43 and 15 record. So you go from a great double, and that's what makes me think Oakland might have a very bright future is because of those double A players. But it's going to take some time to groom them and get them up to the major league level. You know?
Yeah.
Might have been ball 3 there, but he couldn't resist trying to pull that thing.
Everybody knows he's
You know,
got that
not all
fastball
players are
from the
phenoms
100.
like Southampton.
Yeah,
You
you
just come
gotta
from
get
double A
yourself
and go
ready to
right
let
to
it
freaking the
fly.
major
Get
leagues.
your hands through the zone as quick as you can.
And there's one well above the
Struggling
zone
with
for a
location
ball.
right now.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes.
But he gets a strikeout.
And he
He's
struck him
still
out.
working
And there's
enough.
strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
You know, we say he's struggling, but he's got 11 strikeouts.
First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Lays off 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this,
Maybe a knuckle here? What do you think? You might go knuckle here. Oh, he just missed.
Ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Does he double up on it? He might double up on the knuckle. You never know with him. He did.
Pulls this one in the air out
Hit
to left.
to left field,
Davis is
semi-deep,
under it.
but I think he'll catch it. Yes.
And that
ends the
retires
inning.
the side.
And that's a good
Rangers
inning.
set down. Here's Odor now.
Odor, who's got a
Two up
homer and a
4, 5,
double.
and
This
6
guy's
hitters, and they're
dangerous.
hoping that this
Let's
is
see how
the
Southampton
part of the
reacts
lineup
to this
that
guy.
gets
He might
something
try to
going.
do something to
Now,
send a message.
One run on the board so far for them. They just
Starts
haven't
inside.
had consistently good at bats.
Get off my
High and tight
plate.
here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Lifted the
Odor
other way out to left
to
center.
left center, but
Davis
that's gonna
is
be an
under
out.
it. He's got it 1 away.
1 away.
Here's
Napoli.
Mike Napoli now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Mike Napoli.
This is
Napoli
line
with
to
a base
left,
hit.
and this will be a base hit now for Napoli.
Well, that first pitch single right there, something we haven't seen much this game.
Almost seems like
Maybe
they're
they'll be
sitting
more
on that outside
aggressive now,
corner.
jumping
Look how he
first
hits
pitch
this.
instead of finding themselves
all
in the
over
hole.
that
A lot of the
pitch.
at-bats we've seen in this
And, you
game
know,
so far.
Southampton's been trying to pitch more
Joey
inside.
Gallo now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
So I don't know what's
No
going
hits to
on. It's
this
like they're
point.
sitting on that
The
outside pitch.
0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game.
There's a
but
strikeout.
His fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Joey Gallo is the second out in the 7th inning. Robinson Chirinos is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Looks like a right-hander's got
Just need one more strike. And the
10,
inning.
and he's back in standing. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Nipped the corner. 2-2.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find
And there's
the zone.
another strikeout
And
to
he
throw to
chased
first. Will
it in
end
the
the
dirt.
strikeout since it was in the dirt.
Throw to first is in
And
time,
he's got
and
him.
the inning is
That
over.
ends the inning. Another good inning for Southampton.
Here's the first baseman, James Loney. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
James Loney to lead off
Into
the
the
8th.
windup and the pitch.
And one
here's a ball
pitch.
hit in the air. Here comes Davis.
Oh, and he should have had
And
that.
oh, he
It
can't
was a
hang
nice
on.
dive, a diving attempt. But I think he should have had
That's
that.
going to go down as a no-doubt base hit, but what an effort by the outfielder. That ball just nicked off his glove. Now, it's a good thing, on the other hand, it didn't go any further because he could have advanced a long ways on that play.
Here comes Bob
And Melvin's pulling the trigger early.
And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon.
Well, Southampton still got the victory.
Something to cheer about, and they definitely did that.
7 innings, 1 run on 5 hits, 13 strikeouts. A's win 3-2. It was a tight win, but they got it.
Earned his 9th win of the year as he struck out 13 in this one. Brian Madsen closes the door for the save.
I think Melvin's kind of sensed he might have been tiring a little, but I still would have let him go another inning. But that's me.
Yeah, I would have done the exact same.
Because that hit wasn't the pitcher's fault.
No.
But, you know, what can you say? You know, it's all relative in baseball. You really can't criticize a manager's call on something like that, because that's why he's paid the big bucks, is to make those decisions. You know, now the coaches are going to come and kiss my ass again. You know, and I'll just say, thank you, Coach.
He's on a torrid pace.
That's a
They'll
normal
see if he
occurrence
can keep it up.
in the locker room. So right now, you know, let me take a look here. We got a couple of unread messages, social media. Let's see. Saying, with some fans saying we're carrying the team. I like that. Oh, before I go, let's see. Are there any comments on YouTube at all? I want to kind of see that.
I don't know if you can't snap down anymore.
Yeah, I turned it off. So, let's take a quick look here. Let's see what we're doing, and we'll go from there. Let's see. It's only showing 1 watching. I'm assuming that's you, Lister. Let's see what we're doing.
More than that.
Oh my God, I hear myself. It's only showing 1 watching. Let me turn that
You
off.
always sound weird.
Let's see what we're doing.
More than that.
Push, not push. Oh my God, I hear myself. It's only showing 1 watching. Let me turn that
You
off.
always sound weird.
Well, you know, it looks like it's been a push. But that's one of them. So, it's only showing 1 watching. Let me turn that off. No, looks like right now Oakland's still on the outside looking in for a playoff spot. You know what I mean? It's kind of one of those things where, you know, we get there, we get there. We don't get there, we don't get there. I'm not really, you know what I mean, concerned at this point with it. But, you know, we get there, we get there. We don't get there, we don't get there.
Got the feedback.
It's been a good little run here. So, you know, we'll continue and see where we go from here.
Mate, you should
I
hear
guess that's about it, guys. Because, you know, honestly, you know, I know poor Lister's passing out here, and I'm going to go ahead and end it here. So, for the Gator, I guess that's about it, guys. Everyone else who's watching, you know, you are watching. This is a good night. And I'm going to